So we got a truly video. It is called Both of Our Kids Knew They Were Trans at age 4 and 7. Y'all hear the title? I don't know what this is gonna be about, but all I can say is this world is cooked. Without further ado, let's get into it.
The reaction when people hear that we have 2 trans kids is pretty shock and awe.
Before I had transitioned, I had like a piece missing to me and it just didn't feel right. And I was nervous to tell my parents. When I told them, they said that they accepted me.
What if the girl was like, what if the girl just was tomboy? What if the girl was just like liked hats and sneakers and stuff? Does that mean to fully transition to a guy? No. Let them go through the motions, bro. Like, oh my gosh, yo.
I was like super happy.
We're not gonna allow our kids to feel shame or fear. They deserve to feel love.
Anyone can be whoever they want, and it doesn't matter what your
Mattia, what's up?
opinion is. Being trans, to describe it, it would mean you were born the gender that you don't feel like in your heart.
This the new age shit. This really that new age shit. Yo, appreciate the bits. Thank you.
Good morning.
So are you excited for the last week of school?
Mm-hmm.
Are you nervous about middle school?
Yeah.
The fuck you feeding her, bro?
I always have been a boy, but I started to realize it in 1st grade when I told my mom I wanted to have my hair short and that I wanted to look less girly.
It's so sad, bro, that the mom heard that and was like, oh, we're gonna change your gender. Instead of like, oh, that's fine. And let the kid be itself, because you never know, bro. Like, what the fuck? How you just gonna take that and just immediately just want to swap? Like, this is so crazy to me, bro.
So James approached us in a casual way by dropping hints from
1st grade, by the way. In 1st grade, you're like 5 years old, bro. Really?
From the time he was 7 until he was 8, he would say things like, I'm half boy, half girl, half gorilla. And I would think, you're not good like at math like your mom.
I remember a time that he said to me, sometimes I feel like I'm a boy. And at that point, I was, trying to be a supportive parent and said, yeah, I've got effeminate feelings and I get that. And that's okay to have feelings that are masculine and feelings that are
L-Pops.
feminine.
I'm done.
Okay.
But the truth of the matter is I was missing these clues, these breadcrumbs that were being dropped around him, kind of testing the water.
Before I had transitioned, I had like a piece missing to me and
And you know what's so sad? This kid's kids is gonna go through the same shit. And this is gonna be a family tree of that dumbass shit. Because the parents just didn't want to let the kids grow up. Like, honestly, bro.
it just didn't feel right. And I was nervous to tell my parents.
That's crazy.
Which one are you coloring?
This one. When I told them and they said that they accepted me, I was like super happy because I know a lot of trans kids don't have that, and that's sad.
When James was 8 years old, he asked to transition, which meant social transition, which is not permanent. He got to use he and him for pronouns. He then, this past year, changed his name legally and his gender markers legally.
At 8 years old. At 8 years old. Really? You listen to your kid at 8 years old? Mommy, I want to be a boy. You listen to that? I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, go play with your toys, bro. The fuck? They probably just seen, bro. She probably just seen a fucking little boy in her school. He probably was playing basketball or he looked cool as fuck and she wanted to be him. Like, come on, bro.
He just now, a month ago, started hormone blockers. It's an implant. It is to prevent his puberty. It will prevent a menstruation cycle and breast development, which would cause a lot of havoc mentally and physically for him if he were to start developing those second sex characteristics. and he is counting down the days until he can start testosterone, which would be the first time something permanent would be happening.
That's so sad,
because
bro.
at that point, it would affect fertility.
If you use a blocker and go on to testosterone, your eggs would never mature.
Mm-hmm.
You would have to go through female puberty for that, which is something you could do.
I could, but I don't want to.
Why?
Because it's uncomfortable.
What's
to think of that. I'm a guy, and it's like if any other guy thought about being a woman, that's uncomfortable.
And you've always said you wanted to be a parent.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do about that if you can't have your own child?
Adopting, like, is a great idea to me. I
Oh my God.
transitioned first, so I think that that helped Olivia see that it was okay to be trans.
Look how the cookie crumbles. The motherfucking daughter turned to a boy. And then the little sibling, the little boy, the youngest sibling got fucking inspired and was like, they want to be like their older sibling. They probably don't even want to do that. They just being kids. And you're listening to your kids like a dumbass. Oh my God, these are the worst parents of the fucking year. These are the worst parents of the fucking year, bro.
It's amazing. Is it bigger than yesterday's, or is that?
I think it's actually smaller.
That made it easier.
Why did you build a tower? And why do you have an airplane next to the tower? Who is this little ass girl? And what message is she trying to what message is she trying to send, bro?
For her to come out and tell my parents because she knew that they would be accepting.
Olivia said she was transgender from the age of 4 in
From the age of 4, she told her parents she's trans. Really? At 4? At 4 years old, you're gonna listen to your 4-year-old kid. Y'all wanna know something, bro? When I was around 5, 6, my mom used to have heels on her stairs. I remember I put them on one time, and it's not because I wanted to be a girl. It's because I was like, what the fuck are these? I put these shits on, my mom smacked the shit out of me. In this day and age, my mom would have been like, oh my God, you want to be a girl? Let's change you. I would have been cooked. I would have been a girl right now that don't even like girls, bro. I mean, I don't even like guys.
Until 5,
It's sad, bro.
and we allowed her to wear whatever she wanted, but she didn't socially transition until she was 5 years old. It was less shocking because
Like,
we had
really?
just had a child transition and we had just educated ourselves about gender. A lot of people think that it must be a copycat situation where the younger one's just mimicking the
Yes,
older
it
one,
is.
thinking that the older
Yes,
one's
it
getting
is.
some kind of praise or feedback.
That's
and
literally
they
what it
want
is.
The same attention, but this is who she is.
No.
And this is where we are.
I reacted to Olivia transitioning like most older siblings would, which is kind of like, but really? Even though I'm trans. I got a little defensive because I thought it was my thing. But
The
now
fuck?
I saw and still see that Olivia is a girl and that she always will be.
He helped me by making
That girl don't even know how to speak English.
me confident because
You didn't know I
you're
was...
like my first supporter, so it made me very confident that
Well, the generation's
it
cooked,
made me
bro.
more.
Our relationship is good. It's like most siblings. We fight, but it's nothing ever important, I guess.
Luckily with Olivia, she's so young. She's only 7. The first thing would be a hormone blocker, and that's not until she would hit stage 2 of puberty. As of right now, we just follow her lead. All right, let's head out.
And we parent, for those of you.
This guy is the worst. I don't care. Because it'll be different if it was a single mom and her brain is washed. But they have both of their parents. This guy is the worst father of the year. You telling me you can't put your foot down and be like, hell no. Like, are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Think that we're just following our children around and doing nothing.
My mom saw me playing with her person, gave me a whooping, and told me boys don't play with shit like that. Exactly. My mom saw me put paint on my nails and smacked the fuck me. Exactly. It happens, bro. It happens because we're kids. Kids just experiment and do shit. Not like, come on, bro.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, he took down a 5, bro. So, like, you feel me? Like, obviously, like, his brain gonna be fucked. If they was my kids, they would never be like this, bro. It would continue to be a girl and a boy.
For anyone who...
When they're 18, then they could decide what they want to do.
Who says that we're pushing an agenda, I would ask them to look at their own children. If you can't find a way to love your child, and your faith or your fears are more important than you're caring for your own child, don't look at me, look at yourself.
No, look at yourself, you dumbass, because you're allowing a 4-year-old to tell you what they want to be when they don't even know, when their brain is not even developed, you fucking dumbass. You know, this is L dad, bro.
We're going about this
I'm getting mad, bro.
We're listening to our children, and because we're doing a lot of research, and research has proven that we're doing the right thing.
The scary statistics of what happens when a parent is not supportive of their transgender child. The high amount of suicide that occurs scared me so much that I knew that no matter what fear or hesitation we had or concern, that the only thing our children could and should and would feel from us would be love and acceptance.
Like what?
There was a grieving process for me when both of my children transitioned. It wasn't because I didn't love my child anymore. It had nothing to do with that. It had to do with me navigating a world that I just knew nothing about. It was very scary, and as time has gone on,
bro, shut the fuck
that there is
up,
community, there is support.
I don't like that guy.
And this is real.
There is a concern from a lot of people that this could be a phase and this ultimately may not be who they are.
Exactly. That's people thinking regularly, bro.
But knowing that they're going to always have the experience of love and acceptance from us is key. We will love and accept them if they come to us tomorrow and say that they've changed their mind. We will love and accept them.
Well, if they go to you saying they changed their mind, but they're already on the hormone pills, then it's GG's, buddy. Now they're just a fucking fusion. Now they're just a fusion because you listened to them too seriously. You should have said, no. This is what you should have said. This is what you should have did. Your daughter comes to you, I want to be a boy. I want my hair cut. Okay, we're going to cut your hair. We're going to let you experience that for a little bit. You experience it, and then you come back. Oh, I don't want to do it no more. I want to grow my hair long like the other girls. Then you could do that. But why the fuck put them on pills and shit? Like, you dragging it, bro.
Them if they don't.
Being trans is just a little part of me.
We're not different. We shouldn't be treated better or worse.
Where I am now, I have all the support I need.
Show. I'm not gonna lie, bro. CPS needs to do their job, okay? And that is taking kids away because of shit like this. Dead ass. This is sick. You feel me? Whenever I have kids, I'm gonna make sure they don't touch a tablet or TikTok or none of that until they get old enough, bro. Because that's ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculous. 4 years old, she come up to her mom, I want to be a boy. And the mom like, oh, really? Okay, we're going to make you a boy. Like, are you fucking dumb? Anyways, this is why I'm not having kids.